gonna pay for two?
No, I'm not gonna pay for two.
Or you're probably gonna need to eat this.
Whoa, that.
All right, this is absolutely ridiculous.
I'm gonna call the cops. You're gonna pay
Call
for
him.
this.
Call him. I don't care.
Charles, we've seen enough.
What the hell you waiting on? Go get that.
The manager of this restaurant actually threatened to call the police on a customer in public. What kind of service could it be that would leave diners who walked in to spend money, filled with disappointment, and finally storm out of the restaurant in anger? This restaurant has only been open for 2 months, yet it has already received a flood of complaints. All of the complaints point directly to the restaurant service. As negative reviews keep piling up, the restaurant's revenue has been on a steady decline. It has been operating at a loss every single day. This has left the owners completely baffled. At the beginning of the opening, they invested a great deal of effort in employee training. What on earth has happened in these 2 months? The owners are desperate to get to the bottom of things, but they usually have to take care of their original restaurant, leaving them with no extra energy to attend to the new one. Help us. They have no choice but to turn to a professional undercover investigation team. The secret team installed hidden cameras throughout the restaurant and sent team member Andrew undercover as a customer to pay the restaurant a visit and find out the truth. Upon arriving at the restaurant, front desk clerk Anna greeted Andrew with a smile, escorted him to his seat, and took excellent care of him. Everything seemed to be going smoothly, but when server Roger came over to provide service, everyone immediately noticed the problem. Roger spoke in an extremely casual tone, asking Andrew what he wanted. When Andrew asked him about the flavor of the okra soup, Roger simply replied that it was just a regular bowl of okra soup. As a restaurant staff member, he actually knew nothing about his own restaurant's menu items. This was nothing short of gross negligence. After ordering a salmon burger, he waited for Roger to bring out his meal, but to everyone's surprise, when Roger returned to the cash register, he completely forgot about Andrew's order. Watching this scene unfold, Arthur was filled with rage and threatened to fire Roger on the spot, but team member John, who was standing beside him, stopped him, emphasizing that this was only one side of the story at the restaurant. There might be more problems waiting to be uncovered. Sure enough, at the restaurant's bar counter, an even bigger issue was brewing. Bartender Sydney had absolutely no grasp of basic bartending techniques. He even flipped through the cocktail recipe book right in front of the customers, trying to figure out the mixing steps bit by bit. But that wasn't the worst part. Even with the recipe as a guide, the drink he mixed turned out to be cloudy and murky, nothing like the classic cocktail the customer had ordered. By this point, the restaurant was in total chaos. The owners, watching from behind the surveillance monitors, were left completely speechless because they knew there was only one reason for this disastrous state of affairs.